Today we're looking at something from Levi's USA. Big surprise pair of jeans. This is from Levi's new premium line called Made and Crafted. It's a premium brand featuring better quality materials. In this case, much better quality denim. This here is Selvedge Denim. It's much thicker denim. It wears well. Some would say timeless. I don't know if I'd say that, but it certainly feels a lot thicker. One feature of the Selvedge Denim, you can see at the seam. The seams are fairly unique. They will typically have the red edge stitch. And this particular garment here has a much thicker, higher density loop stitch at the hem. Nicely branded. Got the thick cardboard tags. One white, one beige. The badge is actually leather. Unlike most pair of jeans you see today, this is actually vinyl or worse. Yeah, this is definitely leather, nice soft leather. Look at some of the other features. The zipper, it's a much better quality zipper. Bit longer as well, a thicker pull tab. We have a much better quality, larger button. And the rivets, if you'll notice, they're not only a little bit wider, but they're also in better quality, but they're also flat. Conventional rivets from Levi's protrude out a little bit in the center. And I don't know if you've ever been in this situation where I certainly have, where you've might be leaning against a vehicle and you've scratched your car, or worse, somebody else's. That's a nice little feature. You know, some of these features you might not notice initially, but you certainly would notice them after putting them on and wearing them. The inside pocket, it's a bit larger than it normally would be, deeper, wider. This is actually referred to, the proper name is a watch pocket. It's not a change pocket, a watch pocket. And how that came to being is miners in California, back about 100 years ago, they needed a safe place to put their watch. I wonder if they do that today. I wouldn't imagine cell phones would work down there. Anyways, now Levi's, they don't manufacture this garment themselves. They actually contract it out to a company in North Carolina called Cone Mills, which I believe they've been making. Cone Mills have been manufacturing denim, quality denims for a long time, almost 100 years. You may have noticed a couple things. It's got a blue tab. You don't often see that with Levi's, and you don't see the conventional Levi's bow at the back back pocket. However, the bow is featured here in the product, but it's on the inside of the denim. Look at the inside of the garment. You'll see it here. Now this is very thick, rigid stitching, and it protrudes out a little bit. And ultimately, after much wear, it will form an impression on the back pocket. Now obviously if you usually have something in your back pocket, say a phone or your wallet, you're not going to see that. But for a pocket where you don't normally put something in, often it'll come out. It's a nice little accoutrement. They don't suggest that you wash these in a washing machine or dry them in a dryer. They suggest hand washing in the bathtub, cold water, and hang to dry. That's what I'll be doing. So thanks for being with us once again. I'll give you an update in a few months, maybe several months, when I've had a chance to wear them in. Thanks.